What is up, sprites, and welcome to the Retro Rescue. My name is Austin, and you're visiting me again because I am hauling again. These hauls don't get boring. For me, I don't know about you, or if you're still watching them, then they're obviously not. So, with that said, the first thing I'm going to tell you about is today's episode is brought to you by the ATStore, at-store.co.uk. There it is. I hope I pointed that out clear as day for you. If you are looking for movie merchandise, props, costumes, autographs, games, videos and toys, you need to see Sean's eBay page. There will be a link in the description below to his website, which is still currently being built, and his eBay page is linked from there as well. It is worth getting in. You can't miss him because you've got the ATAT with ATST written on it. It's a point of discussion. And only 2 people have actually mentioned, why have you got ATST written on an ATAT? Well, if you're thinking that, and you've gone to him, and you've asked the question, that's half of the thing right there. Apart from the fact you can't write at store.co.uk or anything like that written on the side of an ATAT and make it readable. That's why, for one. But if you've asked the question, you're talking. If you're talking, you're already in the door. And if you're already in the door, you're buying something. That's the way to do it. Anyway, with that said, we have been to Gravesend and Dartford, CEXs, for this particular haul. So, what do we got? We're on the N64. We've got Star Wars Battle for Naboo. I watched a little video of it. When I go out hauling, I don't just buy everything because I'm not looking to complete a collection of games for a system just for the fact of completing it. I'm not interested in that at all. But what I am interested in doing is buying games that I like. Now, I like the Star Wars franchise. That's the only reason I bought it. And I watched a little video of it. I stood there and I watched it and I thought, don't that look rubbish and boring. I don't want to pay £20 for it. But it's a Star Wars game and I haven't seen it anywhere else before, so I got it. For the Super Nintendo, we got Spectre. Now, again, for all of these games, I actually watched videos for them and I really enjoyed the way this looked. It looked a bit unusual. It looked a bit cybermorphish on the Jaguar, which is a 64-bit console. 2 32-bit chips make 64. You do the math. Anyway, sorry, yeah. And, stop sticking labels on the stickers, guys, because it rips stuff off no matter how careful you are. But anyway, right, so yeah, that looked interesting. And, right, now this one I haven't actually tried in my system yet, because I'm PAL region. And on these cartridges it says PAL version. This one doesn't. It's got loads of Japanese writings on it. Look, Japanese writings. So, I hope this one works in my system, otherwise I'll have to take it back or use an action replay. Although, the other thing I've got something that's going to come up on a rescue episode. Not a rescue haul, but my rescuing videos, which I'm doing. I think the playlist in the description is called To The Rescue. And I've so far managed to rescue a Game Boy game that wasn't working. So, hopefully, this other thing that might make this work, if it doesn't, we'll see. Right, well, again, telling you before that, let's carry, we'll come back to those ones. So again, I've got Ranger X. Again, I watched this one in the store. A little bit more expensive, but Ranger X, and I listened to it, and the music was brilliant. I had to get it just for the music. So, and as you can see, it is a pretty cool shooter. So. This one I didn't know how much it was, but it was 10 or something like that. Fighters Mega Mix for the Sega Saturn. Do like the bigger. I do like these proper sleeved cover Mega Drive style slimline cases for Sega. I wish they had all brought those out. Anyway, right, so we went to a couple of charity shops because there wasn't a huge amount in Dartford, I'll be honest with you. But no, Dartford was okay, Gravesend was a bit poo. So, and we went to like Scope, I think it was, and another one called Venice. Couldn't read the writing, but it began with V, and I'd never seen it before. And they had some PSP games, which I don't usually find. So they were £1 each, and the UMDs are in great condition. So we've got Iron Man, I have got Iron Man, I believe, on the Wii, but to have it on PSP for £1, I was not going to say no. Definitely not going to say no. And Spider-Man 3, which was obviously one of the PSP's huge things at the time, that the PlayStation 3 and the PSP, when they first come out, Spider-Man franchise was the great thing. I mean, because look at that, right? That 3 for Spider-Man 3. Now look at the Spider-Man writing. It is the same typeface. I'm not going to say font, because it is the incorrect word. Typeface. So, although most of you will call it a font. Alright, now this one... Assassin's Creed, £1.50 in another charity shop. Scope, this one definitely was Scope. So £1.50. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, £1.50. Not bad, not bad. I also got Gears of War 2 for £1.50, but I'm going to sell that one for £3.50 because that's what it's worth. You know, and well, I put it in a lot of games actually, and not with a lot of games, but with a games lot that has a lot of games in it. Yeah, so you know, sometimes it's worth getting these stuff just to flip it quickly, you know. Right, well, this is even shorter than last episode probably. You look at the time, it's probably longer, but that's about it. So don't forget to hit up Sean with the ATS store down in the link in the description. Any comments you've got, put it in the link. Like, share, subscribe, follow, do all the things that you want to do to keep up to date with what I'm doing. And I hope that the content that's been coming out has been better since putting in the whooshy bits and stuff like that. And I'm starting to get used to the fact that the frame thing goes up in here now. Although it's been gone for a while, so what I'm doing is I'm actually pointing at mid-air actually to all those Master System games, which I'm probably thinking of moving soon because I want to have a bit of a shifty round of all the shelves. So anyway, right, enough jabbering. I've been me, you've been you. Stay in the game and I'll see you next time.